Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into something that's seriously unsettling, AI voice cloning. I'm talking about technology that can mimic your voice perfectly. Sounds cool, right? But what if I told you that most of these tools have virtually no safeguards against misuse? I'm not kidding. A recent report from Consumer Reports just dropped a bombshell, and it's got some major implications for all of us. This isn't some theoretical threat, it's happening now, and the potential for abuse is terrifying. Stick around, because we're going to break down exactly what's going on, who's at risk, and what we can do about it. You might think your voice is yours and yours alone. Think again. Okay, so Consumer Reports, the trusted consumer watchdog, decided to put several popular voice cloning tools to the test. They looked at products from 6 companies: dissect, 11 Labs, Lovo, PlayHT, Resemble AI, and Speechify. What they found was shocking. Only 2 of those companies, dissect and Resemble AI, actually had meaningful safeguards to prevent misuse. The rest? Basically, they just asked users to check a box saying they had the right to clone the voice. A checkbox. That's it. Imagine how easily someone could impersonate you, create fake audio for scams, or even spread misinformation, all using your voice without your permission. Grace Gedai, a policy analyst at Consumer Reports, put it perfectly. AI voice cloning tools have the potential to supercharge impersonation scams. This isn't just about annoying robocalls, folks. This is about real financial and reputational damage. Let's drill down on this. The Consumer Reports study specifically called out 11 Labs, Speechify, PlayHT, and Lovo for not having any real barriers to prevent fraudulent voice cloning. I'm talking zero technical guardrails. No way to verify consent. No way to prevent malicious users from uploading just a few seconds of audio and creating a convincing fake. This is a massive oversight, and it's frankly irresponsible on the part of these companies. They're essentially handing scammers the keys to the kingdom. Think about it. With just a snippet of your voice from a voicemail, a social media post, or even a Zoom call, someone could create a completely fabricated audio message that sounds exactly like you. They could use it to trick your family, your friends, your colleagues, anyone. The possibilities are endless, and they're all terrifying. Now, let's get a little technical. What kind of safeguards should these companies be implementing? We're talking about things like speaker verification, which uses biometric data to confirm the identity of the person providing the voice sample. This involves analyzing unique vocal characteristics like formant frequencies and mel-frequency cepstral coefficients, MFCCs. Another crucial safeguard is watermarking, embedding imperceptible signals into the generated audio that can be used to trace its origin and detect manipulation. Think of it like a digital fingerprint. These techniques are well established in the field of audio security. In fact, a 2022 paper published in the Journal of Audio Engineering Society details several robust watermarking techniques specifically designed for AI-generated audio. The fact that these companies aren't even using these basic tools is frankly inexcusable. They're prioritizing speed and ease of use over the safety and security of their users. And that's a dangerous game to play. Okay, so let's play devil's advocate for a second. Some might argue that these companies are simply providing a tool, and it's up to the users to use it responsibly. They might say that adding too many safeguards would stifle innovation and make the technology less accessible. But here's the thing. When you're dealing with technology that has the potential to cause real harm, you have a moral obligation to prioritize safety. It's not enough to just throw your hands up and say, well, we can't control how people use it. That's like saying, we built a car, but we're not responsible if someone drives it drunk. On the other hand, some argue that overly strict regulations could actually harm legitimate use cases for voice cloning. Think about accessibility tools for people who have lost their voice, or creating personalized audiobooks. The challenge is finding the right balance between innovation and protection. How do we ensure that this technology is used for good, without opening the door to widespread abuse? It's a tough question, and there are no easy answers, but pretending the problem doesn't exist is not an option. So what can be done? We need to demand more from these companies. We need to push for stricter regulations and industry standards. And we, as consumers, need to be more aware of the risks and take steps to protect ourselves. One potential solution is a multi-factor authentication system for voice cloning. Imagine needing to verify your identity through multiple channels, a phone call, a text message, a biometric scan, before your voice can be cloned. Another approach is to develop AI-powered tools that can detect synthetic voices. These tools would analyze audio samples for telltale signs of manipulation, like unnatural pauses or inconsistencies in vocal tone. The key is to create a layered defense, making it as difficult as possible for malicious actors to exploit this technology. It's an arms race, for sure, but it's a race we have to win. The reality is, AI voice cloning is here to stay. It's a powerful technology with incredible potential, but it also poses serious risks. The Consumer Report study is a wake-up call, and it's time for the industry to take action. We need to demand more transparency, more accountability, and more robust safeguards. Otherwise, we're going to see a surge in voice-based scams, misinformation, and identity theft. And that's a future none of us want. I want to hear from you. What do you think about AI voice cloning? Are you concerned about the risks? What steps do you think should be taken to protect our voices? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into the world of AI. Thanks for watching, and stay safe out there. This is not just a tech story, it's a human story. It's about protecting our identities, our voices, and our trust in the digital world. So, take this information and share it with your friends, your family, your colleagues. Let's start a conversation about the ethical implications of AI voice cloning and demand that these companies prioritize our safety. The future of our voices depends on it. And remember, stay informed, stay vigilant, and stay ahead of the curve. Until next time, this is your AI guide, signing off. Now, let's shift gears completely. While we're grappling with the ethical dilemmas of AI voice cloning, another fascinating trend is unfolding across the globe. Japan, facing a rapidly aging population and severe labor shortages, is turning to robots in a big way. Bloomberg reports that the country's service robot market is projected to nearly triple by 2030, reaching a staggering $2.7 billion. That's right, robots are not just a novelty in Japan. They're becoming an essential part of the workforce. The numbers are pretty stark. The Recruit Works Institute projects that Japan will face a labor shortfall of 11 million by 2040. And a government-backed institute estimates that nearly 40% of the population will be 65 or older by 2065. So, how are robots filling the gap? Bloomberg highlights the example of Skylark, Japan's largest table service restaurant chain. They're using around 3,000 cat-eared robots to bring food to tables. I'm not kidding, cat-eared robots. It might sound a little quirky, but it's a practical solution to a real problem. These robots are helping to alleviate the pressure on human workers and ensure that restaurants can continue to operate efficiently. What's even more interesting is the way that Japanese workers are interacting with these robots. Bloomberg interviewed Yasuko Tagawa, a 71-year-old who works at one of Skylark's Tokyo restaurants. She estimated that half of her job now involves some form of robotic assistance. And at one point, she even told a robot, "Thanks for your hard work. I'll be counting on you." That's a fascinating example of how humans are adapting to working alongside robots in the workplace. It's not about robots replacing humans entirely. It's about robots augmenting human capabilities and helping to fill the gaps in the labor market. This is a trend we're likely to see more of in the coming years, not just in Japan, but around the world. All right, let's go from robots in Japan to a completely different story. A new report from the Wall Street Journal suggests that Saudi Arabia's NEOM project, the futuristic, carbon-neutral, 105-mile-long linear city envisioned by Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman, has become a financial sinkhole. We're talking about a project plagued by delays, cost overruns, and potentially catastrophic financial losses. This isn't just a minor setback. It's a project that could bankrupt an entire nation. Saudi Arabia has already shelled out $50 billion on NEOM, but the journal reports that the project could face another 55 years of construction, with an astonishing projected cost of $8.8 trillion. That's more than 25 times Saudi Arabia's annual budget. An internal audit presented to NEOM's board last summer paints a grim picture, highlighting insufficient labor, inadequate roads, and a lack of electricity as major roadblocks. The situation is starting to resemble Saudi Arabia's own Waterloo, with MBS misjudging the monumental challenges inherent in his strategy, much like Napoleon did before him. It's a cautionary tale about the dangers of overambition and the importance of realistic planning. But there are some winners in this story, of course. Consulting giant McKinsey & Company is reportedly earning more than $130 million annually for its services on the NEOM project. However, there's some controversy surrounding McKinsey's role, given the firm's involvement in both the planning and validation of some of the project's financial projections. It raises questions about potential conflicts of interest and whether McKinsey is truly providing objective advice. A McKinsey spokesman tells the Wall Street Journal the firm has strict protocols to prevent conflicts of interest in our engagements, but the optics are certainly not great. It's a reminder that even in the midst of financial disaster, some companies can still profit handsomely. Let's swing back to AI, shall we? Meta is reportedly planning to introduce improved voice features with Llama 4, the next flagship in its Llama model family, which is expected to arrive in weeks. According to the Financial Times, Meta has been particularly focused on allowing users to interrupt the model mid-speech, similar to OpenAI's voice mode for ChatGPT and Google's Gemini Live experience. This is a major step forward in making AI conversations feel more natural and fluid. At a recent Morgan Stanley conference, Meta Chief Product Officer Chris Cox said that Llama 4 will be an omni model, capable of natively interpreting and outputting speech as well as text and other types of data. This means that Llama 4 will be able to understand and respond to a wider range of inputs, making it a more versatile and powerful AI tool. It's a clear sign that Meta is doubling down on its AI efforts and is determined to compete with the likes of OpenAI and Google in the rapidly evolving AI landscape. The success of open models from the Chinese AI lab DeepSeek, which perform on par or better than Meta's Llama models, has kicked Llama development into overdrive. Meta is said to have scrambled to set up war rooms to decipher how DeepSeek lowered the cost of running and deploying models. This is a classic example of competition driving innovation. The rise of DeepSeek has forced Meta to up its game and accelerate the development of Llama 4. It's a win for consumers, as it means we're likely to see even more powerful and innovative AI models in the near future. Now let's talk about Apple. The company announced this week that the more personalized version of Siri that it promised last year has been delayed. And according to Bloomberg's Mark Gurman, that's also postponed the launch of the company's planned smart home hub. This is a significant setback for Apple's smart home ambitions, as the smart home hub was expected to be a key component of its ecosystem. Apple said that the upgraded Siri features, which are part of its broader Apple Intelligence suite, will take us longer than we thought to deliver, and it now expects to launch them in the coming year. Gurman said that Apple's smart home hub relies on the new Siri features, so it's been postponed as well. He'd previously reported that the device could be released as soon as March 2025. It would reportedly include a 6-inch touchscreen that's mounted on the wall, could be used for video calls and managing smart home devices, and would be largely controlled by voice. The delay highlights the challenges that Apple is facing in developing a truly intelligent and reliable virtual assistant. Siri has long been criticized for being less capable than its rivals, and Apple is clearly struggling to catch up. Despite the delay, the company has reportedly started an internal testing program allowing employees to take the device home for feedback. This is a good sign, as it shows that Apple is taking the development of the smart home hub seriously and is committed to delivering a high-quality product. However, the delay is still a disappointment for Apple fans who were looking forward to the new device. It remains to be seen when Apple will finally be able to launch its smart home hub and compete with the likes of Amazon and Google in the smart home market. From Apple's smart home struggles, let's move on to something completely different. Google co-founder Larry Page is reportedly building a new company called Dynatomics that's focused on applying AI to product manufacturing, according to the information. This is a fascinating development, as it shows that Page is still deeply involved in the world of technology and is committed to exploring new and innovative applications of AI. Page is reportedly working with a small group of engineers on AI that can create highly optimized designs for objects and then have a factory build them, per the information. Chris Anderson, previously the CTO of Page-backed electric airplane startup Kitty Hawk, is running the stealth effort, the information reports. This is a potentially game-changing application of AI, as it could revolutionize the way products are designed and manufactured. By using AI to optimize designs and automate manufacturing processes, Dynatomics could significantly reduce costs and improve efficiency. Page isn't the only entrepreneur exploring ways AI could be used to improve manufacturing processes. Orbital Materials is creating an AI platform that can be used to discover materials ranging from batteries to carbon dioxide capturing cells. PhysicsX provides tools to run simulations for engineers working on project areas like automotive, aerospace, and materials science. Elsewhere, Instrumental is leveraging vision-powered AI to detect factory anomalies. These are just a few examples of the many companies that are working to transform the manufacturing industry with AI. It's a trend that's likely to continue in the coming years, as AI becomes more powerful and accessible. Speaking of Google, the company's shopping tab has a new AI tool that takes your fashion idea and suggests similar clothing. This is a great example of how AI is being used to enhance the shopping experience and make it easier for consumers to find what they're looking for. On Wednesday, Google announced the launch of a new AI image feature for its shopping tab, designed to help users find clothing items they envision by allowing them to search using their own words. The company is also expanding its AR beauty and virtual try-on tools. This is a clear sign that Google is investing heavily in AI and is committed to using it to improve its products and services. The new feature, Vision Match, is now available in the search experience on mobile for US users. It lets shoppers describe a garment they're imagining, and then the AI suggests ideas based on the description, along with the best available matches that users can purchase. To try this feature, type an idea into the search bar and scroll to the Can't Find It, Create It prompt, or go to the left panel in the Shopping tab and select Create and Shop. Vision Match has been available to testers as an experimental feature in labs since 2023. This is a clever way to use AI to help consumers find exactly what they're looking for, even if they don't know exactly what it's called. In addition to this announcement, Google revealed that it's launching the ability to use its AR beauty feature with multiple makeup products simultaneously. This week, US users can try on and shop for various lipsticks, mascaras, eyeshadows, and eyeliners from a range of brands, including YLF, Finny, Glossier, and more. To use the AR beauty capability, mobile users can search things like soft glam, a trendy makeup look, and then select See the looks on you and try it on, to then virtually wear neutral eyeshadows, rosy blush, lip gloss, and more. Google is also expanding its virtual try-on experience, which was introduced in 2023 to let customers see how garments look on different models. Now, shoppers can visualize pants and skirts from hundreds of brands on real-life models in sizes ranging from XXS to XXL. These AR and virtual try-on tools are making online shopping more engaging and interactive, and they're helping consumers make more informed purchasing decisions. Let's jump back to OpenAI. The company may be planning to charge up to $20,000 per month for specialized AI agents, according to the information. This is a significant development, as it suggests that OpenAI is looking to monetize its AI technology in a big way. The publication reports that OpenAI intends to launch several agent products tailored for different applications, including sorting and ranking sales leads and software engineering. This is a clear sign that OpenAI is targeting enterprise customers and is looking to provide them with AI solutions that can help them improve their business operations. 1. A high-income knowledge worker agent will reportedly be priced at $2,000 a month. Another, a software developer agent, is said to cost $10,000 a month. OpenAI's most expensive rumored agent, priced at the aforementioned $20,000 per month tier, will be aimed at supporting PhD-level research, according to the information. These are hefty price tags, but OpenAI is clearly betting that its AI agents will be valuable enough to justify the cost. It remains to be seen whether enterprise customers will be willing to pay these prices, but the fact that OpenAI is even considering them is a testament to the potential of AI agents. It's unclear when these agentic tools might launch or which customers will be eligible to purchase them. But the information notes that SoftBank, an OpenAI investor, has committed to spending $3 billion on OpenAI's agent products this year alone. OpenAI needs the money. The company lost roughly $5 billion last year after paying for costs related to running its services and other expenses. This is a reminder that even the most successful AI companies are still facing significant financial challenges. The development and deployment of AI technology is incredibly expensive, and companies like OpenAI need to find ways to monetize their technology in order to sustain their operations. Now let's talk about DeepSeek. This Chinese AI lab has broken into the mainstream consciousness after its chatbot app rose to the top of the Apple App Store charts. DeepSeek's AI models, which were trained using compute-efficient techniques, have led Wall Street analysts and technologists to question whether the U.S. can maintain its lead in the AI race and whether the demand for AI chips will sustain. This is a significant development, as it shows that China is becoming a major player in the AI industry. DeepSeek is backed by Highflyer Capital Management, a Chinese quantitative hedge fund that uses AI to inform its trading decisions. AI enthusiast Liang Wenfeng co-founded Highflyer in 2015. Wenfeng, who reportedly began dabbling in trading while a student at Zhejiang University, launched Highflyer Capital Management as a hedge fund in 2019 focused on developing and deploying AI algorithms. In 2023, Highflyer started DeepSeek as a lab dedicated to researching AI tools separate from its financial business. With Highflyer as one of its investors, the lab spun off into its own company, also called DeepSeek. This is a fascinating example of how AI is being used in the financial industry and how that expertise is being leveraged to develop new AI technologies. DeepSeek unveiled its first set of models, DeepSeek Coder, DeepSeek LLM, and DeepSeek Chat, in November 2023. But it wasn't until last spring, when the startup released its next-gen DeepSeek V2 family of models, that the AI industry started to take notice. DeepSeek V2, a general-purpose text and image analyzing system, performed well in various AI benchmarks and was far cheaper to run than comparable models at the time. It forced DeepSeek's domestic competition, including ByteDance and Alibaba, to cut the usage prices for some of their models and make others completely free. DeepSeek V3, launched in December 2024, only added to DeepSeek's notoriety. According to DeepSeek's internal benchmark testing, DeepSeek V3 outperforms both downloadable, openly available models like Meta's Llama and closed models that can only be accessed through an API, like OpenAI's GPT-4o. This is a testament to the quality of DeepSeek's AI models and the company's ability to compete with the biggest players in the industry. Finally, let's talk about Hugging Face. The company's chief science officer, Thomas Wolfe, worries that AI is becoming yes men on servers. This is a thought-provoking perspective that challenges the conventional wisdom about the potential of AI. Wolfe argues that current AI development paradigms won't yield AI capable of outside-the-box, creative problem-solving, the kind of problem-solving that wins Nobel Prizes. This is a crucial point to consider as we continue to develop and deploy AI technology. Wolfe's problem with AI today, and where he thinks the technology is heading, is that it doesn't generate any new knowledge by connecting previously unrelated facts. Even with most of the internet at its disposal, AI as we currently understand it mostly fills in the gaps between what humans already know, Wolfe said. This is a fundamental limitation of current AI technology, and it's something that we need to address if we want to create AI that can truly advance human knowledge. Wolfe thinks that the evaluation crisis in AI is partly to blame for this disenchanting state of affairs. He points to benchmarks commonly used to measure AI system improvements, most of which consist of questions that have clear, obvious, and closed-ended answers. As a solution, Wolfe proposes that the AI industry move to a measure of knowledge and reasoning that's able to elucidate whether AI can take bold counterfactual approaches, make general proposals based on partial evidence, and propose new experiments that will extend the current state of knowledge. This is a call to action for the AI community to develop new and more challenging benchmarks that will push AI to generate new knowledge and solve truly novel problems.